Online and New Testament and Old Testament. That's plenty. That's what we do now. 3 more books ago. Oh, it's still so. It's still there. Look, they have some.
So I had the exam today and it actually went better than I expected. But I guess the rush of emotions that I was feeling was because I didn't do an exam in so long. So yeah, but it went well. I'm baking bread, by the way. Thanks for asking. Okay, so before you comment and say, "Oh my gosh, the pan, your bread pan is like really crusty," this is the pan for my bread maker. I don't use it to bake. I used to use it. The temperature in there doesn't get up to temperature. So, yeah. But fun fact. Okay, so this is the paddle that goes in. So, 2 issues I'm seeing. Let me see some better lights. Right. So, that is the little pole to which this paddle attaches. Right? To line it up like this. Cool. This whole gray surface that you see here minus the flower is a non-stick surface. However, you notice that there's a ring around this. Well, that is exposed metal, right? And if you look at this, you'll see where that's coming from. The blade is probably not balanced and it's causing the metal to come off. So obviously, every time I mix a batch of dough, it is probably putting my iron filings in my food, 1. And 2, what I realized recently is, and you're not going to see it now because I just wiped it off, there's a bearing in there, a ball bearing, that controls the spin of that, but I don't know how well it's sealed off. And when it gets, it undergoes wear and tear, the ball bearing bursts or leaks and oil like extrudes out of this onto the paddle. So the paddle and the shaft are coated in this oil. Like I looked it up online and I saw that it's an issue. So bread maker users, they're gonna tell you to replace the pan, but guess what, it's gonna happen again. And even if you look inside of there, yeah, metal rubbing on metal is never a good idea. So pieces of iron in your food, like HACCP 101. I just don't have no metal detector to pass my bread through to actually see it, but I am sure because I actually saw oil. There was none on the dough, but when it came out, because of how this is, like it contains it a bit. It's not waterproof, but it contains the sludge and the things in there. I'm really skeptical about using this. I think I'm going to just stop using this altogether and use buy a stand mixer, because yeah, I ain't want no metal in my body. Look at that. This is the brand, in case you're wondering.
In mystery, the search for 20-year-old Khanice Jackson ended right here on the Dyke Road on the Jam World compound in Portmore, next to the fishing village, where her lifeless body was found. This has left her family shattered and a community in mourning. Khanice was found in the bushes at the side of the road, bound by a rope and partially dressed among the debris early Friday morning. She was discovered by a taximan who alerted the police to the location. The CVM Live team was greeted by the family with tears of sorrow as they related their pain in identifying the mother's only child.
Don't know, her room is around there. I went in and looked, empty room. And there will be no Khanice back in there. None at all. I was hoping I would see her come home. Even when you did the interview yesterday, I think, the man would see all of this and let her out. I don't know how long these things will go on. Will people taking away people with me and I kill them? I wish the day it would stop. Because right now, see, I fall victim to it and I pray the day this wouldn't happen. This was my worst nightmare.
The CVM Live team was present when news came that the person of interest was held in police custody. There was a sense of relief mixed with pain because the family said the same information that they see in the media regarding the person of interest was the same person they asked the police to investigate when they realized she was missing.
I gave him a name, where he worked, the conversation. I showed the police the text message, everything. And on March the 20th, it was the Wednesday, the day when she went missing. The same night after the curfew, about 8:15, went to the police station and made a report because I did see Khanice come home. Me, her mom, and my dad. And you, the Jamaican people, played a big part in this. I can't thank you enough. Each and every one of you who provide information. If I could have seen her, hug her, thank her.
Meanwhile, a voice note obtained by CBM TV shows the conversation between Khanice's sister and the person of interest. This shows another depth to the mysterious disappearance of Khanice Jackson. Senior reporter Nika Lewis picks up on this story.